So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 2 of Parasyte and it was so good. It was so good. Such a good anime. The reaction is in the description. The links are there. Go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And I really have to make it kind of short because, well, first of all, I was speaking quite a lot during the episode itself. I am sorry for that. But um, and I really wanna watch the next episode as well, and I have to do some things. Um, I really like this episode because it was like it had a lot of funny moments, and it had quite a few. I mean, at least two really badass moments. I mean, this in the end with the kitty, that was extremely badass moment. So yeah, that was a great episode. Um, so we start with the fucking bullies trying to, to bully the poor girl, another girl, and there's like super badass macho man arrives and punches them in the faces and goes with the woman like I'll walk you home, and yeah, and then those bullies attack the man, and it turns out the man is not a man, he's like a fucking parasite, and he just kills them all. And like, I'm not gonna eat them all, I'm just gonna kill them all. So even those creatures, um I mean, Miggy says it's like they're just feeding and it's normal, but they're not just feeding, they can kill for self-protection and even for precautious protection, because this woman girl was not attacking him, but he killed her as well because she could have told other people about him, even though he can change his face, I suppose. But the fact is that he actually killed an innocent girl, a person who was not attacking him, and it was not a meal for him. He could have easily ate all those bastards, all three of them, and take with him at home few bags. So it's not like, yeah, it's not like these creatures are normally normal. They can also be dicks. And yeah, this is such a weird thing. So whole head transformed in this like muscle with blade tentacle looking thing, and like sliced everyone apart. It's extremely dangerous things. Oh, and then we switch to the part when he calls him Miggy. And I noticed, they were calling this Miggy here and there and now. So it's pretty normal to call him Miggy because he was addressing to his right arm quite a lot in the previous episode. And not calling him right arm, it is not suspicious as well. What right arm? What do you want to tell me? Oh, you want to vibrate my dick? Don't do that. So then we go to girls fanboying over Shinichi's throwing balls. And all three of them fanboying. But he definitely is interested in his girl Murano, which, as I've said, has a pretty interesting design. Not like this. I don't know how to describe it. Like a standard perfect lolly looking big boobed waifu material. She's like a natural girl. I like that design a lot. And I like the art style, and it like the whole anime really feels like it has a very high production value. The really good animation, good music, uh, voice acting, and like badass scenes. Like director who who like fucking what's the word? Who made this all possible? Who connected all these good parts in one good thing? Really feels very very good. CG people are weird, but it's not that noticeable. I mean, from the first episode, it was pretty noticeable, but here it was not that noticeable. So he plays. Oh, and the girl Tachikawa says, like, if you're gonna win, she's gonna forgive you. And of course, he throws the ball like three, scores three, and wins. But we know it was not him, it was our boy, Migi. Pretty awesome, huh, Satomi? So she's Satomi, right? Satomi Murano, right? Or Murano Satomi. What was I don't know what's the name, what's the family name. And yeah, Tachikawa did a good job with helping them to deal with the boob touching situation. So he asks for forgiveness, and she's being a good girl, like you're gonna not touch my boobs now. Okay, feed me then. Doing the this type of face. She's super cute. I like her. I like the voice. I like everything. And then Miki does something weird. I kinda didn't understand what happened here. It looked like it actually Miki transformed into a dick. Seriously, I'm not gonna show you that because I'm gonna be blocked. But you can look at it yourself. It's actually Miki transformed into a goddamn dick with eye and mouth. And then she asks a weird question like, "Are you Izumi Shinichi-kun?" You know? Why? Why such a weird question? That's not how normal people speak. I was curious about human mating behavior. Yeah, yeah, everyone's curious about it. And then the guy who also likes Murano, like, fight me, and starts fighting even without like anything. I mean, dude, how about the gentleman code? Let the man take his glasses off, cause you know how much this might cost. Goddamn, a lot, a lot. Good glasses. Just the lenses, cause my lenses they're darkening on the sun, and these are not cheap. Just the lenses. So yeah, fucker punches him, and yeah, and and he punches the weirdest, the scorpion punch. I'd call it a scorpion punch. From the back, punches the man in the face, and he flies away like a few meters. I mean, thankfully he's not dead, but I really hope he did not understand what the hell hit him. I hope, because this is not a good sign if someone saw that. And then he goes to the bathroom, and basically it's Migi said, like, you actually have to do that. Migi starts basically masturbating. I mean, I don't know. It was like so weird, such ridiculous, funny scene in the toilet. He was speaking with his like dingle dongle, and the guy was like, "Are you seriously just speaking with your friend out there?" And government and people all know about the murders, and this is understandable because, well, as I've said, it's not just normal uh, gang wars. No people are getting murdered, massacred, half eaten in different places worldwide. Oh, so it's worldwide, not just in Japan. Okay, so it's not good. So whole planet. More murders. Naruhodo News. Oh, that. That was a site. Naruhodo News. Naruhodo.naruhodo.unazuki. Unazuku. So they read the news. And they have this dialogue, like, Mickey kinda explains that, you know what, well, we're just feeding what you want. We're eating, I mean, so he explained that if he's gonna go in the dog, he gonna feed dogs. If he's gonna go into human, he's gonna feed humans. So they're like cannibalistic type, but not entirely, like weirdly cannibalistic. And they basically only eat these people. But I mean, in Miggy's case, he's not eating anything. He's just feeding from Shinichi's normal food, normal, feeding habits. As I've said, people, you have to give these parasites goddamn Big Macs and shit. You're gonna be so full and happy, and probably gonna die out of diabetes and all that. It's natural to life for life on. And he also says that humans are bad. And this, as I've said in the episode, is extremely true. We are dicks. We eat everything that moves. If it doesn't move, we push it and then we eat it. You know. Just recently, today I was in a restaurant, sushi restaurant. From the living creatures, I ate tuna. I ate salmon. I ate beef. I ate an egg of a little bird. I don't remember. I ate what's it called? One sec. I mean, it's already four creatures I ate. I ate. Man, I don't remember. I don't exactly even know. One sec. So I ate shrimp. It's five creatures. I ate sea scallop or scallop or whatever. It's six creatures. I ate eel. It's seven creatures. I ate in one go in a restaurant. Not creatures, but types of creatures. I suppose I ate much more creatures because I ate quite a few of them. And yeah, that's just me going on in the restaurant in a not very sunny and good day on the weekend. Just casually eating six, seven different creatures. You understand when I'm going with that? We are the absolute predators of this world. We're eating it, and it's not like we're just eating it. We're using other stuff. We use trees. We use natural resources underground, like everywhere. We grab everything we can grab, you know, until there's nothing to grab. And then we start crying like, it's so bad to live without that shit. Well, because you destroyed us all. You spent all the resources. Now you have like a building made out of gold, though. Great. Filled with money. And that's humanity. We are not nice creatures. Yeah. And then they showed someone throwing out a burger. This is also very true. They gonna raise prices, because, well, they want your money, and you're like, I'm not gonna buy it for such money. And they're like, okay, we're gonna throw it away then. Just wasting resources, products. They're not even giving them to like homeless people or dogs. No, they're actually disposing of them. And it's not like this product is made out of something, I don't know, from something stupid. No, it's made from a living creatures. this uh, burger in the McDonald's or whatever, one burger probably made out of like dozens of cows. So you just throw that away. And those creatures died. And we're like, yeah. Tigers and lions and crocodiles, they eat. They eat everything. They eat fucking horns and bones. Everything goes into. It's not like they're gonna eat the most tasty part, and leave it. Even if they're gonna leave it because it's too much, others gonna eat it. That's nature. That's going into the system. But we're just throwing it. I mean, I'm going crazy sometimes with that, but you get what I mean. So I'm on Miggy's side on this conflict situation. I was speaking about this issue basically from the Attack on Titan times. If you watched my previous videos and discussions, especially, you probably kind of heard most of what I've just said, and this is actually bothers me a lot. I really don't like it. and and yeah, Miggy actually explains that he is interested to survive, and he's willing to cooperate. You know, well, we're living in this body together. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna protect you. You're gonna feed me. You're gonna be a good buddy. We're gonna have good conversations. But if you're gonna try harming me, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to not let you do that. And in the end, if you're still gonna try, I'm just gonna kill you. Because if I'm gonna die, then I'm gonna just kill you in the end as well. So, yeah, they're like now both extremely dependent on each other. And that's understandable for Mingy. I mean, of course, he's a parasite. He's a dick in this story because he came from nowhere, and like I'm living here now. But he's not parasite because he wanted to be a parasite. He was born a parasite, or created. I don't exactly know the origins now, but the cow was not asked if she wanna be born, a normal cow that's walking, on Alps and eating grass all her life and giving milk so they can create chocolate milk and stuff, or the other cow that was brutally massacred in her like few years after she was born, to become meat that is gonna be thrown away. So yeah, again I'm going like crazy. So Miggy, this picture is pretty dangerous. So Miggy is like, I'm with you, bruh. But don't try to fucking mess up with me. We're gonna go out together if something bad happens. And this is an understandable message. I actually understand him. It's not like I really like that he's such a forceful dude, but in the end, later on, Shinichi also kind of forced Migi into doing it. So they're like both in one body. So they both can use that to their opportunity, right? And Migi was basically forced to fight. And that was actually quite an interesting situation later on. We're gonna go. Uh, yeah, throw in the hamburger. Naruhodo News. So yeah, we see another parasite that reading Naruhodo News. He understands that quite a lot of echo ATC, quite a lot of parasites are around. Um, and as I've said, these creatures are extremely smart. Extremely smart. And intelligent. And Migi says, there's a guy, there's our guy. And I suppose Shinichi just lures him away from people just to confront him. For humanity. Oh, and he basically wanna fight those creatures now. Like, I'm gonna protect humanity, I'm gonna protect my girl. right, from those. And I mean, you can do that with Miggy. You can do that, especially consider that Miggy actually is quite strong. I suppose he killed this guy because this guy was not expecting him to kill him. This guy was not expecting Miggy to kill him because he was thinking like Miggy was kinda okay. I'm gonna live with you now. So that's interesting. So the guy kinda proposes that uh, Miggy can move over. So he's like, so Miggy is a right hand parasite, right? And the guy says that, so like what? He was formed as a right hand parasite and he can go to other right hand now and live there as a parasite in the other body. So it doesn't mean what body. He can actually separate from it, live for some time and go to another body. Should he be an arm parasite or can he evolve into head parasite or like leg parasite? I don't exactly remember, but this guy proposes quite an interesting concept. So actually, few parasites in one body, because there was a moment with the dog when Miggy said that a head or the parasite was so much focused on his own flying and all that that he kind of lost control over the body and all other parts. So basically, the more if there's ability to insert more of the parasites in one body, that means yeah, that means it's gonna be a pretty deadly creature. And thankfully, Miggy did not go there. And he did not go there. I mean, he like massacred the guy. He split into three tentacle sword looking things, and just sliced him with the body, with everything. Super badass. And Mickey basically did that, as at least he said that, because he was not certain if it's gonna work or not. Understandable, understandable. He was not certain. He would not. I mean, Miggy is actually really, really smart. He just wanna live. I don't see, at least now, I don't see any other. Uh, no, he didn't. He doesn't want anything. He has no like motives to do something. He just lives. He doesn't know what, why, or where, and don't know nothing about his kind. Maybe when he's gonna learn something about his kind, is gonna change him. But now he's more about survival and adapting and learning. And Shinichi understands that Migi, even though he probably fought for himself, he actually protected him as well, because, they share the same body. And then he and Murano eating tons of sugar. Goddamn people, don't eat sugar. I beg you. Do not eat that shit. It's gonna kill you. I stopped eating sugar in 2017. Yeah, in 2017. And before that, I was drinking like soda with sugar, was drinking tea and coffee with sugar. I didn't care about sugar in the food. And yeah, and then you know how much I weighted? 107 kilograms. Yeah, that's a big boy. And when I stopped eating this shit, when I stopped drinking soda without with sugar, I'm kind of drinking it without sugar now because I wanted some tasty and without sugar, and you can do that. I don't drink tea with sugar. I use the what's it called? I One sec. What's it called? Sugar. Sugar substitute. which is really, really good. Not all of them are tasty, but I found one really good. And now I weigh 93 kilograms. It's much less than I weighed before. Even though I eat something like that from time to time, but very, very few and very, very rarely. So yeah, people, don't eat sugar. It's bad. So they have good time with my girl. She's my girl, by the way, if you did not notice that. And then the kitty scene, motherfucking children. It's a game, he said. It's a game. Go play GTA or something. Kill pedestrians on the computer. Why would you? There's even kitties out there. Kill kitties in that game if you wanna play the game with kitties then and rocks. Why would you do like this? Is a vandalistic, non-humane bastards, fuckers. If I see someone on the street, there was one case, if I see someone on the street acting aggressive or hurting animals, especially little animals like cats, because if there's like a big dog, you know, this is a very rare case where someone wanna harm a big dog, but uh, a little kitty, if someone fucking tries to hurt a kitty, I like rip his arms off. You know, you should never do that because this is extremely bad. And the dogs, I mean, dogs like, I mean, those homeless dogs, they mostly move in herds in what's called like few dogs, and it's actually pretty dangerous when they're gonna attack. But yeah, you can deal with them as well. That's all. So the man, our boy, protects the kitty, our hero we needed. He attack, but he also protect. Help the kitty in the most badass way ever. Catches the boulders they're throwing at them, not even looking at them. How much more badass can this go? And the girl was like, I'm like fanboying over this scene. Actually, those jerks, they were traumatized for life. And then he says, "Want me to eat you?" I mean, I don't know about that, man, but that's scary. That's actually interesting because, well, parasites should take over the brain of a body. So they kill host's thinking part. They only use a body to move and do stuff. But here, in our case, it's different. There is two minds in one body, and they probably influence each other. At least Miggy definitely somehow influences the man. He's like, "Want me to eat you?" It kind of reminds me of Aaron's Titan from the first season of Attack on Titan. He's like, "I'm gonna eat you. I'm free." It's like other entity living inside of him, and it influences him. And I don't know how this is gonna go, but the guy from the first season or from the first episode is going more and more badass. He stopped a car. He punched a guy with a scorpion punch. He like scared bullies to death. He protected that kitty. And he touched a girl in the boobie. He's like the best protagonist ever in the world. Cannot beat that. So yeah. What's up? Yeah, the kitty was protected, don't worry. And then they go like lovey-dovey, happy times together. I swear to God, they better not kill my girl, Satomi Murano. If they're gonna kill her, I'm fucking, I don't know. She's such a nice girl, but the way they're showing this, like people dying around, and we're having this nice couple together in episode 2, and you're gonna tell me nothing bad gonna happen with them? Oh shit, alright, okay, of course. Yeah. And quite an interesting part as well. She touches his arm, the right arm, and she's like, "Nah, don't feel good about this one. Give me the left one." Uh-huh. And she asks again, "Are you Izumi Shinichi, right?" Why? I mean, this is an interesting question, especially considering the fact that he kind of changed, right? He already a bit changed from the guy from the very, very first episode, like the spider situation, helping a cat situation, being stronger, talking to his dick while being. Yeah, the man's changing. So the question is interesting, but does she feel that? Or what? Why is this question asked? And then we see this nice couple of absolutely naked man and woman staying there. And I'm pretty certain those are parasites. And I kind of feel like they are wanting to try hubba hubba with each other. What's it called in Sims? Woohoo or something. Oh no, it actually opened the porn site. No, no, I wanted just to. What's it called? Woohoo! It's called Woohoo. Goddamn, the first few sites is actual porn sites, trying to give me the answer what's sex in The Sims. Okay, thank you very much, internet. So yeah, it's called Woohoo. So the guy and the girl trying to kind of wanna do Woohoo, right? Why? Wanna try it? Wanna just feel good? I mean, they have bodies. I mean, Miggy was interested in that as well. And these two are probably interested in that. Hmm. How do parasites uh, multiply or whatever? How they breed? Because we saw little caviar looking thing. Or like, I don't know how to call it. A little ball with a maggot inside it. I wonder. But anyways, damn it, it's a long discussion. Goddamn, it's such a long discussion. I wanted to make it short, but it was interesting. It was actually interesting. This anime is actually really interesting to watch and to speak about as well. Because, I mean, now it touched quite a few topics that are rubbing me in the wrong places. And I could speak hours about that. But I'm not gonna. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. I hope I'm gonna watch the next episode today, later. But definitely not right now, because I'm gonna die from dehydration and I have to do my laundry. Yeah, you definitely should have known that before I ended the video, because how can you not know that? Thank you for watching again. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.